Visitors. Always visitors. Nothing but visitors. All day long. Naku, I'm beginning to feel like a society matron. Tony, I thought you're in the province.
What? Is that you, Aling Atang?
Of course it's I, foolish boy. Who do you think it was? Carmen Rosales?
You don't look like Aling Atang.
I had my haircut. Do I look so horrible?
Oh, no. You look just wonderful, Aling Atang. For a moment, I thought you were your own daughter. I thought you were Kikay.
Oh, you're as paligaro as ever, Tony. But come in. Here, sit down. How is your mother?
Oh, poor mother. She's terribly homesick for Tondo, Aling Atang. She wants to come back here at once.
How long have you been away?
Only 3 months.
Only 3 months? 3 months is too long for a Tondo native to be away from Tondo. Ay, my kumare, how bored she must be out there.
Well, Aling Atang, you know how we school as engineers. We must go where our jobs call us. But as soon as I finish with the beach in Bulacan, Mari and I will be coming back here to Tondo.
Yes, you must bring her back as soon as possible. We miss her whenever we play panggige.
That is what she misses most of all.
Now I understand how she feels. Your mother could never ever become a probinsyana, Tony. Once a Tondo girl, always a Tondo girl, I always say. But I wonder if that's true after all. Look at my Kikay. She was over there in America for a whole year, and she says that she never felt homesick at all.
When did she, Kikay, arrive, Aling Atang?
Last Monday.
I didn't know she had come back from New York until I read about it in the newspaper.
That girl arrived only last Monday, and look what has happened to me. When she saw me, she was furious. She said that I needed a complete overhauling. She dragged me off to a beauty shop, and look what she had done to me. My hair is cut, my eyebrows are shaved, and my nails are manicured. And whenever I go to market, I must use lipstick and robe, and all my kumares is laughing at me. People must think I have become a loose woman. And I at my age too? But what can I do? You know how impossible it is to argue with Kikay. And she says that I must look and act like an Americana. Because I have a daughter who has been to America. Diyos mio, do I look like an American?
You look just wonderful, Aling Atang. And where is she now?
Who?
Kikay, is she at home?
Of course she is at home. She's still sleeping.
Still sleeping?
She says that in New York, people do not wake up before 12 o'clock noon.
But it's only 10 o'clock now.
Besides, she has been very, very busy. Uy, the life of that girl since she came home. Welcome parties here, welcome parties there, and visitors all day long. That girl has been spinning around like a top.
Well, we'll just tell her I called to welcome her home. Oh, and will you please give her these flowers?
But surely you're not going yet, Tony. Why you and she grow up together? Sit right down again, Tony. I will go and wake her up.
Oh, please don't worry, Aling Atang. I can come back some other time.
You'll wait right there, Tony, and she'll be simply delighted to see her old childhood friend. And she'll want you to thank you in person for this flower. How expensive they must be.
Oh, they're nothing at all, Aling Atang.
Oh, Tony,
Yes, Aling Atang.
you mustn't call me Aling Atang.
Why not?
Kikay doesn't like it. She says that I must tell people to call me Mrs. Mendoza. She says that is more civilized form of address. So, and especially in front of Kikay, you must call me Mrs. Mendoza.
Yes, Aling. Yes, Mrs. Mendoza.
Well, wait just a minute and I will call Kikay.
Huh?
Oh, Tony! You must not call Kikay Kikay.
And what shall I call her?
You must call her Francesca.
Francisca?
Not Francisca, it's Francesca.
But why Francesca?
She says that in New York, everybody calls her Francesca. That is how all those Americans in New York pronounce her name. And all she wants everybody here to pronounce it in the same way. She says it sounds so chichi, so Italian. Do you know that many people in New York thought she was an Italian from California? So be sure and remember, do not call her Kikay. She hates that name. Call her Francesca.
Yes, Mrs. Mendoza.
Now wait right here while I call Francesca. Ay, Diyos mio.
Never mind, Mrs. Mendoza. I answer it.
Just tell them to wait, Tony.
Tony!
Totoy!
You old son of your father?
You big Carabao, you?
Meron ba tayo dyan?
You asked me that and you look like a walking gold mine? How many depots have been you looting, huh?
Hoy, hoy, slowly there. It's you. The police are out looking for.
Impossible. I am a reformed character.
Make way for the Tondo boys! Bang, bang!
Good to see you, old pal. Here, have a smoke.
I thought you were from Bulacan, partner.
I am. I just came here to say hello to Kikay.
Tony, I've been hearing the most frightful things about that girl.
So have I.
People are saying that she has gone crazy.
No, she only gone to New York.
What was she doing in New York?
Oh, studying hair culture and beauty science. She got a degree there.
Uy, imagine that. Our dear old Kikay.
Pardon me? But she's not Kikay anymore. She is Francesca.
Francesca?
Miss Mendoza become Miss New York. Our dear old Kikay is now an American.
Kikay? An American? Don't make me laugh. Why? I still knew that girl when she was still serving ice skates. Puto kayo dyan. Bili na kayo puto.
Remember when we pushed her into the canal?
She chased us all around the street.
Nako, how could that girl could fight?
Dear old Kikay.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful angel.
Why? It's Totoy.
Nena, my own.
Oh, I'm Tonito. What's all this? A Canterbury reunion?
We have come to greet the lady from New York.
So have I. Is she at home?
Aling Atang is trying to wake her up.
To wake her up? Is she still dreaming?
No, she's awake already. She's changing. Good morning, Nena. Good morning, Totoy. Well, Totoy, Nena. I said good morning. What are you staring at me like that?
Is that you, Aling Atang?
Good God. It is Aling Atang.
Totoy, Aling Atang is now preferred to be called Mrs. Mendoza.
Oh, Tony, you know it's not I but Kikay who prepares it. She was delighted with these flowers. She thanks you very much. And Nena, if you don't stop gaping at me like that, I'll pinch you.
How you used to pinch and pinch me, Aling Atang, when I was a little girl.
You were very naughty girl, always fighting with Kikay. We were all very naughty children. This one especially, always sneaking into our backyard to steal our mangoes from our mango tree.
Do you still have the mango trees?
Yes, it's still out there in our backyard.
Come on, Nena. Let's serve the mangoes.
Ha-ah! You just try. I still run as fast as ever. See if I don't catch you again and pull your pants off.
But I wear suspenders now, Mrs. Mendoza.
Oh, you rascal! Come with me to the kitchen.
Why? To pull my pants off?
No, idiot! I want you to help me carry something.
Aling Atang, don't prepare anything for us. We're not visitors and we're not hungry.
It's only orange juice, Nena. I was preparing some for Kikay. She takes nothing else in the morning. She says that in New York, nobody eats breakfast. Come along, Totoy.
Well, Tony,
You shouldn't have come today, Nana.
why not?
I haven't talked to Kikay yet.
You haven't talked to Kikay yet. I thought you would come here and tell her everything last night.
I lost my nerve. I didn't come last night.
Oh, Tony.
Oh, Tony. Use your head, Nana. Whoever heard of a man breaking off his engagement with a girl? It's not usual, and my God, it's not easy.
Are you in love with Kikay or with me?
Of course I'm in love with you. I'm engaged to you.
Yes. And you were engaged to Kikay too.
But that was a year ago.
Oh, you both!
Nana. You know I love you. Only you.
How could you have the nerve to propose to me when you're still engaged to Kikay?
I wish I had never told you. This is what I get for being honest.
Honest? You call yourself honest getting me to fall in love with you when you still belong to Kikay?
I thought I didn't belong to Kikay anymore. It was a secret engagement anyway. I proposed to her just before she left for America. And she said we must keep our engagement a secret until she came back. But she had been there for a couple of months. She stopped answering my letters. So I considered myself a free man again.
And you proposed to me?
Yes,
And then asked me to keep our engagement a secret?
because right afterwards, I found out that Kikay was coming back.
Well, I'm tired of being secretly engaged to you. What fun is it being engaged to you if you can tell to everybody?
Just give me a chance to talk to Kikay and explain everything to her. Then, you and I will announce our engagement.
Well, you better hurry. I'm getting impatient.
The trouble is, how can I talk to Kikay now?
Why not?
Well, you are here and Totoy is here. You don't expect me to chill Kikay in front of everybody, do you?
You want me and Totoy to clear out?
No, just give me a chance to be alone with Kikay for a moment.
I'll take care of Totoy.
That's good.
Just leave it to me.
You two, come over here.
Puto kayo dyan! Bili na kayo puto!
Listen, everyone. Here comes Kikay, but she prepared to be called Francesca.
Girls all over the world. I could be chasing, but my time would be wasted. They got nothing on you. Nothing on you, babe. Nothing on you.
Oh, hello, your darling people. Nena, my dear, but how did you become? And Tony, my little pal of the valley, how are you? And Totoy, how ravishing you look? Goodness, you look like a Tondo. Super production and technicolor. But sit down, everybody. Do sit down and let me look at you. Oh, Monkey.
What's the matter now?
How many times must I tell you, Monkey dear? Never serve food just in water glasses.
But I couldn't find those cold glasses you brought home.
Oh, my poor little Momsy. She is so clumsy, no? But never mind, dear. Don't break your heart about it. Here, sit down.
No, I must be going to the market.
Oh, Momsy, don't forget my celery. I can't live without my celery. I'm like a rabbit. Munch all day.
Well, people, if you will excuse me. Tony, remember me to your mother.
Wait, that's fine.
And remember, Momsy, a little bloom on the lips, a little bloom on the cheeks.
Oh, Kikay, do I have to...
Again, Momsy?
Do I have to paint this old face of mine, Francesca?
But how can gently she put it? Oh, Momsy, what I am going to do with you?
I give up.
Poor Momsy, she's quite a problem. Oh, does anybody have a light? Merci.
Huh?
I said merci. That means thank you in French.
Merci.
Tell us about New York.
Ah, New York.
How long did you stay there?
10 months, 4 days, 7 hours, and 21 minutes.
And she's still there, in her dreams.
Yes, I feel as if I were still there, as though I had never left it, as though I had lived there all my life. But look around me, and I realize that no, I'm not there. I'm not in New York. I'm here. I'm home, they tell me. Home. But which is home for me? This cannot be home, because my heart aches with homesickness. I feel myself to be an exile. Yes, a spiritual exile. My spirit aches for its true home across the sea. Ah, New York. My own dear New York. I don't think we ought to be here, boys.
Yes, we shouldn't disturb her.
And leave her alone with your memories.
Is that the girl we used to go swimming with at the mud parties?
Oh, New York. Oh, dear New York.
Listen, all listen. Now, in New York, it's springtime. It's springtime in New York. The daisies are just appearing in Central Park. And out of Staten Island, the grass is green again. Oh, we have a funny custom in New York. An old and very dear custom. When spring comes around each year, we New Yorkers, we make a sort of pilgrimage to an old tree growing down with the battery. But please forgive me for saying that haven't no idea about. Oh, but I do. I understand perfectly. I thought that way too about our tree. About what tree?
Our mango tree, Kikay. Have you forgotten about it? Why, you and I used to go and climbing up there every day and gorging ourselves on their mangoes. How a stomach ache. Afterwards, these two bad boys will come and shake all the branches until we fell down.
Aling Atang once caught me climbing the tree, and she got bright pants, and off they came.
and Kikay and me, we were rolling on the ground, simple hysterical with laughter. And Totoy, you kept shouting, "Give me back my pants! Give me back my pants!"
But wait a minute. What is this tree you're talking about?
A mango tree, Kikay. The mango tree out there in your backyard.
Oh, that tree?
What's the matter, Kikay? Don't you feel the same passion for the tree as the one you do for New York?
Of course not. They're completely different. I don't feel any emotion for this silly old mango tree. It doesn't awaken any memories for me at all.
Well, it does for me and such a happy memories. You know, Kikay, over here in Tondo, we have a funny deer costume, an old deer costume. And for us, the tree is our tree. Anyway, it's a symbol.
Don't you see, Nena?
Luke is talking.
Oh, you people can't understand at all.
Of course not. We've never been to New York.
That's exactly, oh believe me. Not to have lived in New York is not to have lived at all. That tree of ours over there. It stands for higher and finer things and a more daring way of life. It stands for freedom, for a Manhattan skyline, for Copacabana, and for Coney Island in summer. For Tuesday night at any condoms, for Saturday night at Madison Square Garden. Oh, it's impossible to make you see.
I still prefer a tree that grows on them.
A second the motion.
So do I.
Oh, you funny children.
I really must go and say hello to our tree. You don't mind, Kikay, do you?
Of course not, child. Do go.
Totoy, will you come with me?
To the end of the world!
No, darling. Just out to our dear little backyard.
Oh, the backyard of the dog. The barong may paho. The sweets of Sibako.
Listen, idiot. Are you coming with me or not?
Anywhere, dream girl. Anywhere at all.
Apparently, our Totoy has a most terrific crush on Nena. Do wake up, Tony. What are you looking so miserable about?
Kikay, I just don't know how to begin.
Just call me Francesca. A good beginning.
There's something I must tell you. Something very important.
Oh, Tony, can we just forget all about it?
Forget?
That's the New York way, Tony. Forget. Nothing must ever be so serious. Nothing must drag on too long. Tonight, give all your heart. Tomorrow, forget. And you meet again. Smile. Shake hands. Just a good sport.
What are you talking about?
Tony, I was the only child at the time.
When?
When you and I got engaged. I've changed so much since then, Tony.
That was a year ago.
To me, it seems a century. I've become a completely different person in just 1 year. More can happen to you in just 1 year in New York. It's my real home. Oh, listen. Last summer was really hot. One of the hottest summer we ever had. Those people from Kalamazoo and Peoria sightseeing, you know, and there I would be feeling very amused. And I'm feeling very proud too, because it was my city we're admiring, and I'm very sorry for them living out in the States.
I don't want to talk about New York. I want to talk about our engagement.
And that's what cannot do, Tony, not anymore.
Why not?
Tony, you got engaged for a girl named Kikay. Well, she's dead. The person you see before me is Francesca. I'm a stranger to you, and I feel so much older than you. You are only a boy. I hate to hurt you, Tony, but there can between us would be start miscegenation. Imagine a New Yorker marrying a Tondo boy.
Now look here!
I'm sorry if I've hurt you, Tony, but I wanted you to realize how ridiculous it would be to think that I can still be engaged to you.
I'm not going to sit there and be insulted.
Hush, Tony, hush! Don't shout! Don't lose your temper! It's so uncivilized. People in New York don't lose their temper. Not people of the Happy Monday anyway.
What do you want me to do? Smile and say thank you for slapping my face?
Yes, Tony, be a sport. Let's make and shake hands and be just friends, huh? That's the New York way. You'll find somebody else, someone more proper for you.
If you were the woman, I...
Don't hit, Tony. You must never hit a woman. What's all this? Nothing at all.
What were you two quarreling about?
We're not quarreling. Tony and I just decided to be a good friends and nothing more.
Tony, is this true?
Yes!
Oh, good. Now we can tell them.
Tell us what?
What's going on here, eh?
Tony and I are engaged.
Engaged?
Yes, we've been secretly engaged for a month.
Why you and you?
I didn't try to tell you, Kikay. I was trying to tell you.
You unspeakable cad!
Hey, careful there! You're talking to my fiancé!
He's not your fiancé!
Oh no! And why not, huh?
Because he was still engaged to me when he got engaged to you!
Well, he's not engaged to you anymore! You just said to yourself!
Ah, but I didn't know all about this. Oh, you shame it. Getting engaged to you when he got engaged to me. Oh, you horrible monster.
Now remember, Kikay, it's uncivilized to lose one's temper. People in New York don't lose their temper. Not people who have demand anyway.
I've never felt so humiliated in my life. You beast! I'll teach you to humiliate me.
I told you to leave him alone! He's my fiancé!
And I tell you, he's not. He's engaged to me until I release him. And I haven't released him yet.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself! You're just being a dog with a manger!
You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Stealing my man behind my back.
What? What did
Totoy,
you say?
taking apart!
You keep out of this or I'll knock your head off!
Nako, lumabas din ang pagkatondo.
Shameless hussy!
Man-eater!
How dare you, sucker!
What? She hit me first!
Look what you have done to her!
Are you trying to defend her? You never defend me!
Shut up!
I hate you! I hate you!
Shut up or I'll bash your mouth off!
Hey, take your hands off her.
I told you to get out of this!
Tondo, you saved my life! Tony, open your eyes!
Oh, get away from here!
Totoy, take me away from here!
Are you still engaged to him?
I hate him! I don't want to see him again in my life!
Good. Come on, let's go.
Hey!
Don't you speak to me like that! You brought...
I wasn't talking to you. Don't talk to me either. You insulted the woman I love.
Oh, Totoy, why you didn't tell me?
Oh, well, now you know.
Congratulations!
Let's go, darling. I don't like the smell around here.
Now you ruined my life. I hope you're satisfied.
I have ruined your life. You ruined mine.
What you need is a good spanking.
Don't you come near me. You cut the boy.
Don't worry, I wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole.
And I wouldn't touch you with a 20-foot pole.
Just 1 year in New York and you forgot your old friend?
Oh, Tony, I've been such a fool. I'm so sorry, Tony.
Well, I'm not. I'm glad I found out what kind of girl you are.
Oh, Tony, you're wrong. You're wrong. I'm not that kind of person at all.
In that silly dress?
It's true, Tony. I'm Kikay, remember me?
If I will remember, I'm engaged with a girl named Kikay.
Yes, you're still engaged to her, Tony.
Frances. Oh, Tony, are you still here? Francesca, don't be angry, but I couldn't find salary for you.
That was Francesca, Aling. And Francesca is dead. The girl standing before you is Kikay.
But Kikay is Francesca.
Oh, Inay, I'm not Francesca. I'm Kikay.
I feel buff.
Sorry, darling. May I have this jogging with you, partner?
In the light of the night.
You saw me standing alone without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue moon, you knew just what I was there for. You heard me saying a prayer for someone I really could care for. And then there suddenly appeared before me the only one my arms could ever hold. I heard somebody whisper,
Tony, what I have done?
Kikay, what have you done?
Blue moon, you saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue moon, you knew just what I was there for. You heard me saying a prayer for someone I really could care for.